have a trade. Damian Lillard has officially been traded away from Portland, and he lands with Milwaukee. Kind of a stunner. I did not expect this. I think we all kind of expected Miami and maybe Toronto. We were hearing some rumors for Toronto. But Giannis gets a new point guard and a new superstar duo. It's going to be Giannis, Dame, Middleton, Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis, Jay Crowder, Malik Beasley, Pat Connaughton, Mo Beauchamp, who I really like, Robin Lopez on that roster. Here is a trade. So, Dame obviously heads to Milwaukee. The Phoenix Suns are in on this deal. I don't know what Phoenix is doing. I really don't get it, but whatever. Let's just focus on Milwaukee here. So, 3-team deal. Jrue Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, Kamara, a 29 unprotected Milwaukee first, an unprotected Milwaukee swap rights in 28 and 30 to the Blazers. So the Blazers get Jrue, who's on a 1-year deal. So either they flip him to a contender who really needs somebody. You know what could be interesting is a 3-team deal where Jrue Holiday goes to Philly, Harden goes to maybe Houston, and maybe Portland gets a pick or another role player or something like that. I don't know. Could be interesting. Very interesting. Portland will get Nurkic, Grayson Allen, Nazir Little, and Keon Johnson. I don't get what Phoenix is doing. I think they're just saying, hey, we're going to outscore everybody. I don't think it's going to work. I really don't. Nurkic is not good, man. He's not good. He's hurt all the time, which, you know, that's a problem. He fouls a lot. He gets in foul trouble a ton. He doesn't help you against Jokic. I mean, Jokic averages like 40, 20, and 10 on his ass. Grayson Allen, Nazir Little, Keon Johnson are good role players for them. They get more depth, so I think that's the main thing they wanted to do. But again, they're not a good defensive team. And you just lost your best defensive player. Like, even against the Lakers, I don't think Phoenix can beat LA. I don't think they can beat either of the LA teams. They can't play defense, and you're hoping that you're going to outscore everyone, but you're talking about the Lakers, the Nuggets, and the Clippers. All are good defensive teams. I don't get it. I really don't. Not sure what Phoenix is doing. If you guys want to see a Phoenix rebuild or a Portland rebuild, let me know in the comments below. This one, obviously, a Milwaukee rebuild. But let's get on to the Bucks here. I really, really like this team. By the way, I started recording and realized that my audio wasn't working. So we're actually on to the playoffs, but I will walk you guys through everything, and we will go ahead and look at the season stats here for the Bucks. Dame led the team in scoring with 29 points per game, 6.8 assists, 5 rebounds. Giannis, 27, 11, and 6.5 assists per game, 1.4 steals, and 2 blocks. He ended up winning Defensive Player of the Year, and he was on the All-NBA first team. Dame was on the All-NBA third team. And if you guys are curious, John Morant won MVP. Middleton averaged 16, 4, and 4. Beasley averaged 13, 3, and 2. I think Beasley's going to be good for them. I think that's a really good pickup for them. Bobby Portis, 11 and 9. Brook Lopez at 9 and 5. Again, you have good defenders. And I think what Portland kind of did was looked at Denver. I feel like this is a very similar team to Denver. Now, hear me out, okay? You've got Giannis. You got your superstar, okay? You're good there. Now, obviously, Giannis is a different player from Jokic. But what you're trying to do is give Giannis another player that's an elite scorer, similar to what Jamal Murray is to Jokic, right? They can run pick and roll. They can run the two-man game, and it will be really good. Not as good as Jokic and Jamal, just because of Jokic's ability to score from the outside, right? But Dame's ability he's a flamethrower, right? He could put up 50 whenever he wants. And I think he's a better scorer than Jamal. But I think Jamal's a better overall player, if that makes sense. Dame obviously lacks in defense. But you're pairing Giannis with another superstar guard. And then you're saying, all right, now, even though he's not a good defender, like Jamal's not a good defender, But we've got good defenders around them, right? So Giannis, great defender. Middleton, great defender. Beasley, solid. Bobby Portis, good. Brook Lopez, great. Jay Crowder, great. Pat Connaughton, good. Marjan Beauchamp, who I love. I think he's a great defender. So, and then all these guys can hit threes. Beasley can hit threes. Middleton can hit threes. Portis, is he a three-point shooter? I actually have no idea. No, not real. Kind of. He can hit threes. Shot 21% in the game, but last year shot 32%, 37% the year before, 39% the year before that, did they win a championship that year? I can't remember which year they won. So, yeah, I think, 21-22 is when they won it, and he shot 39%. So, he can hit threes. Brook Lopez obviously can hit threes. Jay Crowder can hit threes. Pat Connaughton can hit threes. Beauchamp shot, let's see, he shot 33% his rookie year. He can hit threes. I really like him. I think he's a really good player. Milwaukee's looking really good, man. I love how they've built around Giannis here. And they went for it, you know? And obviously Giannis saying what he said, that he wants to win. And Milwaukee saying, hey, we will do whatever it takes. We will do whatever it takes. Like, we're not worried about money. We're not worried about future picks. We want to win with you, and we want you to stay. And that's what Milwaukee's trying to do. And I think they're the best team in the East. Boston's good. We got to see what Porzingis brings to Boston. Obviously, losing a good defender in their point guard. I'm blanking on the name right now, but we'll see what happens there. I think Boston is definitely the second best team. I don't think Philly's going to fall off with the Harden drama. Cleveland's interesting. I like Cleveland, but I don't think they're better than Milwaukee. Miami, I don't think they're better than Milwaukee. So as long as Milwaukee stays healthy, right? Middleton's the big one. I think they're the best team in the East. And here's the thing. Even if Middleton has to miss a series or miss some games, Dame gives you back that offense. So they can survive without Middleton, especially in the playoffs. Like, if this was a team against Boston 2 years ago, I think they win, right? If Dame's on the team last year, I think they win that series. So, yeah, I think this is definitely the best team in the East. They're really, really good, and they're going to be a lot of fun to watch. So let's get on to the playoffs here. They finished as a 3 seed. I'll go ahead and show you guys the standings here. Again, my dumbass didn't look at the audio and realize that my mic was off. But Boston won 58 games. Chicago and Milwaukee both won 53 games. I don't think Chicago's that good. I think Milwaukee will be the best team in the East. Kind of surprised they only won 53 games. Philly's the 4 seed. Miami the 5 seed. Cleveland at 6. Atlanta at 7. And New York at 8. Toronto and Indiana were the play-in teams. So that's where we're sitting. We're down 3-2 to Cleveland. And I'll show you guys the box scores here so we can go to game 1. Dame at 34, 8, and 10. Brook Lopez with 22 and 7. Giannis with 29 and 5. Middleton with 18, 7, and 4. Game 2, 29 and 14 for Giannis. 27, 6, and 6 for Dame. Middleton with 12, 4, and 10. 11, 11 for Bobby Portis. And we went up 2-0. On to game 3, Cleveland won. Garland with 30. Mitchell with 26. Dame had 47. Giannis had a 37-point triple-double in the loss. Game 4 was a very high-scoring game where Dame had 44, Middleton had 29, but Giannis fouled out and only had 9 points in 15 minutes. And then in game number 5, Donovan Mitchell just exploded, had 45. And, I think this Cleveland team matches up really well against Milwaukee, so that's a tough matchup for Milwaukee because of Cleveland's size and their scoring ability with Donovan Mitchell and Garland. Now you don't have Drew Holiday. I think Cleveland's interesting. I think Cleveland matches up really well with Milwaukee. Come down to playoff time, if Milwaukee has room to kind of avoid somebody, I think they should maybe not necessarily try to avoid Cleveland, but I think you're in a situation where you're like, well, if Cleveland's on the opposite side, that's great, right? Because I do think Cleveland matches up well with them. Let's go ahead and adjust these the lineup here. So interesting, they have Beasley starting here, which I guess makes sense. Brook Lopez will be the starting 5. What is this lineup? Okay, hold on. That's probably why. I probably should have messed with this. Jay Crowder, Pat Connaughton, Beauchamp. I think let's just How is Pat Connaughton playing? 27% from 3 right now, whereas Beauchamp shooting, it's not much better. Let's take Pat Connaughton out. I think Beauchamp's a better defender, but let's put 12 minutes on him. And then I think what I'm going to actually do is start Jay Crowder over Beasley. So let's put Jay Crowder at like 32, Dame at 40, Middleton at 35, Giannis at 40. Let's bring Bobby Portis and Beasley down to like 18 here. Bobby Portis at 24. Lopez will put at 32. Giannis again at 40. Actually, let's bump these guys up to 42. And then put Middleton at 38. Yeah, I think that works out. So that's going to be the rotation. Let's get into the Simcast here in Game 6. Can Milwaukee come back on the road and win and force a Game 7? Cleveland with a big quarter 2. But Milwaukee came back in quarter number 3. They have a 5-point lead with 4 minutes to go. A minute 51. Cleveland has taken the lead. So let's jump in here and see how this game finishes in the last couple minutes. Cleveland with possession here at home. Okoro will pass it in. He gives it to Donovan. Mitchell will hold it. He gets a screen from Evan Mobley. Mitchell, oh, nice pass. Oh, what a block by Giannis. He blocks it out of bounds, though, so 14 on the shot clock. What a block on Evan Mobley. Good Lord. That was awesome. Jay Crowder's in the game. Is Dame in the game? He is. Okay, so starting 5 is out there for Milwaukee. Got Jarrett Allen, Mobley, Donovan, Garland. And I believe Okoro is still in the game here for Cleveland. Cleveland up by 1. 6 on the clock, or 7. Now 6. Donovan. Nice pass and gets it to Mobley. What a pass by Donovan Mitchell. It's a 3-point game, a minute and a half to go. Come on, Milwaukee. Don't lose in round 1. This is a tough matchup. Don't lose in round 1. Dame will get a screen. Dame puts up the 3. Good! Damian Lillard ties up the game. Woof! And that's what he gives you. He can score. He's a clutch player. And honestly, I think that's exactly the type of guy they needed. But Donovan Mitchell. Why is Donovan always in these type of series where he just has to go nuclear for his team? And then he somehow still ends up blowing the series. Dame has possession here. 12 on the shot clock. Gets a screen from Lopez. Dame step back 3. Good! Damian Lillard! Holy crap! I mean, again, that's what Milwaukee needs. Like, Drew Holiday's a great defender, but he can't score like that. He can't shoot like that. And you got good defenders already, so you don't necessarily need them. Donovan Mitchell misses. Giannis with the rebound. Give it to Dame. He'll give it to Middleton on the wing. Middleton driving right. Will back it back out. Gets it to Dame. Dame. Will get in the post to Giannis. We got a mismatch here. Take advantage. Giannis, hook shot. Oh, he missed it. Giannis, just go right at him. What are you doing? Nice pass inside to Jarrett Allen. Mitchell will bring it out. No, he gets stuck. There he goes. He brings it out there. Mitchell for 3. No, he missed it. And Milwaukee gets the rebound. Dame will head to the free throw line up by 1. This game's not over. Cleveland will have a shot here. Dame at the line. And the first is good. Second free throw is up and good as well. And they will take a 115-112 lead. Ball into Mitchell, wide open for 3. He missed it. Oh, no. Donovan Mitchell was wide open. I don't know what happened to Milwaukee's defense there, but they got bailed out. Giannis to the line. He hits the first. Will make it a 4-point game, and that will all but do it. The second free throw is no good. And Cleveland doesn't have timeouts. It doesn't matter. Down by 4, and that will do it. We have a Game 7 headed back to Milwaukee. Damian Lillard puts his team on his back. We'll look at the box score. 22 for Donovan, 31, 13, and 4 for Giannis. But Dame came up huge in the fourth quarter. 25 and 8. Not a great game. Shot 4 of 12 from 3, but finished 2 of 2 and he was awesome at the end of that game. And that's exactly what Milwaukee needs. And again, it's very similar to what Denver does, right? Like, Giannis is your best player, but to me, and Jokic is Denver's best player, but to me, in order to win a championship, Dame and Jamal Murray are the most important players. So what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is their ability to score on the offensive end in clutch time, even though Jokic, I think, is a clutch player, but it's easier to defend a guy like Jokic and like Giannis in clutch time because they're bigs, right? They can't dribble and hit a step back three. Oh, well, I guess Jokic can kind of do it. He did it over AD like 10,000 times. So yeah, he can kind of do it. But Dame's and Jamal's ability to score in the mid-range and from three and hit those step backs, that ability is so important to win because those shots they're taking in clutch time, right? You see with Jamal, how big it was for him to score in the fourth quarter. Because, yeah, Jokic can carry you. Yeah, the rest of the guys can carry you through 3.5 quarters. But when it comes down to it, you need somebody to hit those shots. And Dame and Jamal are very similar in that way. And that's what Milwaukee saw in the finals and saw what Denver's platform. They said, you know what, we need that. Like, yeah, Middleton's slowing down. Like, Middleton could do that 2 years ago, right, when they won. But he's not as consistent. We're not able to rely on him because of injuries, but we do need him because I think he still fits. He's the third guy now, right? So he's a better third than, say, a Drew Holiday, right? You don't want to go too small. So let's jump in to the Simcast. Forgot what it was called. A high scoring first quarter, 42-36 after one. And now into the fourth quarter. And yeah, this one's over. The Milwaukee Bucks have blown out the Cleveland Cavaliers 149-119. Dame had 44 and 12, 13 of 16 from the field. That looks like a Jamal Murray stat line. Giannis with 33, 12, and 6. I'm not saying that Jamal is better than Dame, by the way, to those of you who think I am. I would still personally take Jamal just because he's younger. He's bigger. I think a better defender. I think he's better in the mid-range. So I personally think that I would personally rather have Jamal Murray. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? Would you guys rather have Dame or Jamal? I think Dame is a better scorer and shooter. Definitely. Well, is he a better scorer? Yeah, he's a better scorer. I just think for me, I think Jamal's a better play. Well, man, I don't know. It's close. They're really close. Either way, we move on to round two. Boston lost to the Knicks. Okay, that won't happen in real life. Chicago moves on and gets past Atlanta. So game one, Chicago wins game one. Oh, remember, they have home court. They do have home court. 33 for DeRozan. Middleton had 23. Giannis got into foul trouble there. And Dame had a rough day. 16 points on 1 of 9 shooting. That'll happen. Game number two, we do win. All right, so the Bucks tie up the series. Dame 35, 7, and 11. He won't have 2 bad games in a row. Giannis with 28, 7, and 8. 2 steals and a block. Bobby Portis had a good game. And on to game number 3, where the Bucks do win once again. Dame with 38, 5, and 9. Giannis with 33, 15, and 5. Giannis with a massive, massive game. On to game number 4. And, I didn't mean to jump in the Simcast here. Game number 4, the Bulls tie up the series. Dame with 30 and 10. Giannis with 25, 11, and 8. 26 for DeRozan, 24 for LaVine. And now we head to game number 5, where the Bucks win. On the road, Dame with 36, 8, and 11. Giannis with 25, 17, and 6. Portis with 21 and 10. Game number 6, and the Bucks take care of business in game 6. 47 for Dame, 30, 15, and 5 for Giannis. 16 for Middleton. 10 for Beasley. And the Bucks are on to the Eastern Conference Finals. By the way, in the West, the Lakers, as a 2 seed, are on to the conference finals. Dallas beat Denver. 2K hates the Nuggets. They do. They really do. And Jamal shouldn't be an 89. Jamal's better than that. I mean, we saw it last year in the playoffs. He's better than that. Anyways, all All right. So Milwaukee versus the Knicks. The Knicks rolling out with Jalen Brunson, Jesus, Quentin Grimes, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, Emmanuel Quickley, Josh Hart coming off the bench. Is Harrison Barnes? Oh, no, he was traded. I was going to say, I don't remember Harrison Barnes going to New York. What the hell? He was traded. Wow. All right. That's probably why the Knicks are making a run here. Game 1, we win. Dame with 52, 7 and 5. Giannis with 24, 13 and 7. 4 steals, 4 blocks. This team is really good. Game 2, Dame with 33, 7 and 11. Middleton with 29, 6 and 4. Giannis with 28, 8 and 5. Game 3, win once again. Dame with 43, 8 and... What is he averaging in the playoffs? 36 a game. 8 assists, 5 rebounds. Giannis averaging 27, 11 and 6 in the playoffs. Middleton, as the third guy, averaging nearly 19 a game, 5 boards, 5 assists. Exactly what they need him to do. Exactly what they need him to do. Game number 4, New York avoids the sweep. And game 5, the Bucks do win. Dame with 38, 14 and 9. Giannis with a triple-double, 28, 16 and 11. And we are on to the NBA Finals, where the Dallas Mavericks have made it to the finals. Don't think that's going to happen, but Luka's carrying them, and we know how much 2K loves Luka. As an 8th seed, by the way, they made it to the finals. He's the Western Conference Finals MVP. And I'm assuming... I couldn't switch to the East, so I'm not sure who was the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. It might have been Dame, though. Dame was insane. So on to the NBA Finals. We got the Bucks versus the Mavericks. Here are the starting lineups. Got Luka, Kyrie, Josh Green, Grant Williams, and Clint Capella. Wait, did they get Capella in the offseason? I don't remember that. Or was he traded? No, he was traded midseason. I think that's a pretty decent fit. I wonder what that trade was. Huh. All right. Well, let's get into game 1 here. Home court advantage going to the Bucks, and after 1, the Bucks up by 2. And at the half, the Bucks up by 10. Dallas trying to come back here, but it's not going to be enough. The Bucks winning 136 to 121. Middleton with 33 and 11. Dame with 29 and 9. Giannis with 29 and 15. On to game number 2. And after 1, the Bucks lead it by 8 at the half. They lead it by, 25. This is another blowout. 144 to 109. Dame with 37 and 10. Giannis with 35 and 16. Middleton with 29, 5 and 8. I mean, that big three is... If Middleton gets back to who he... I mean, Middleton played well against the Heat. I think he... From what I remember, I thought he did. But if he gets back to kind of what he was a couple years ago, which I don't know if it's possible just because he is... I mean, he's only 32. That's a hell of a big three. That's a really good team, man. I keep saying it, but this is by far the best team in the East. By far. On to game 3. And Dallas up by 10 after 1, up by 12 at the half. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and blow out Milwaukee. Although Milwaukee came back in the 4th. Never mind. The Bucks took a lead. Now the Mavs have taken the lead back. I probably should have jumped in here. It's 130 to 126, so it's too late. The Bucks will end up losing 131 to 128. Giannis with 37, 15, and 7. Dame with 35. Kyrie had 34. Luka had triple-double, 26, 12, and 11. And on to game number 4 in Dallas. After 1, the Bucks have a 5-point lead. Dallas has taken the lead back in the second quarter. And we've got another close game here. 4.5 minutes go. Back and forth. And let's jump in at like a minute and a half here. So in Dallas, the Bucks trying to take a 3-1 series lead. Up by 2, Kyrie with the ball here. What is happening here? Everyone's bunched up. Gets a screen, and Kyrie mid-range jumper is good. He ties it up at 144. A minute and a half to go. Dame will bring it up. We saw how good Dame was in the clutch in round 1. Dame will hold on to it. 12 on the clock. Gets a screen from Lopez. Dame, step back 3. Oh, he missed it. Portis offensive rebound and will put it in. 146, 144. A minute and 14 to go. Kyrie will now bring it up. Chris Middleton guarding Kyrie. Kyrie for three. That's no good. Lopez with the rebound. The Bucks up by 2. Gets it out to Middleton. Hold on to it. 17 on the clock. Just get the clock down. Get the ball to Dame. Here we go. Dame moves to the right. Hits. No. I thought that was good. I was going to say hits the 3. Still a 2-point game. Oh, Luka just broke Dame's ankles. Yeah, get it to Luka, who's guarded by Dame. No, we're going to give it back to Kyrie. Kyrie off to the right. Drives and scores. We are all tied up at 146. This is a really good game. 36 seconds to go. Jay Crowder will pass it in. Giannis might have fouled out. Hold up. Did Giannis foul out? I just realized he's not in the game. Giannis fouled out. Dame has 5 fouls. Middleton with 4. Bobby Portis also with 4 fouls. So can they win it without Giannis? Dame, another 3. No, he missed it. Dallas has a chance to win it. About a 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kyrie will hold. 7 on the clock. 6, 5. Irving gets a screen from Williams. Kyrie. No, he missed it. 3.7 seconds to go. Bucks will call the timeout. So Milwaukee will have a shot here. After the timeout, Crowder will pass it in. I mean, this has got to go to Dame, right? Crowder will pass it into Dame. Dame holds on to it, will take a long 3, and that is no good. No screen or anything. All right. Well, not a great shot there. We will have overtime. Jumping back into the Simcast here. The Bucks taking an early lead in overtime, down to 2 minutes to go, but now the Mavs up by 4, and now up by 5. Oh! Milwaukee's tied it. 158, 41 seconds to go. Let's jump back in. And Chris Middleton is at the free throw line. Middleton will hit the first free throw. Not sure how many this is going to be. It will be 2, and he hits both. So the Bucks take a 160 to 158 lead. The Mavs call a timeout. They do have 1 left. And Dallas will pass it in. Ball in to Hardy. Gets it to Williams. We'll get it back to Kyrie. Kyrie drives left. Gets doubled. Gets the ball back. 14 on the clock. Kyrie! No, he missed it. Brook Lopez with the rebound. Out to Dame. 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And this glitch is still in the game. Terrific. Love that. Dame will head to the free throw line and hits the first. And this might do it. The Bucks will probably take a 3-1 lead here unless the Mavs can make a quick 3. Again, without Giannis, and Dame has been able to put this team on his back, which he can do. We've seen it. Kyrie drives right, step back, mid-range jumper, no good. Lopez will grab the rebound, and that will do it. We will head back to Milwaukee for Game 5 with the Bucks up 3-1. Luka had 48, 10, and 13. Kyrie with 38, 7, and 8, but Dame had 60. 61 for Damian Lillard, and that's why they went out and got him. Middleton with 37. Giannis, obviously in foul trouble, only played 28 minutes, had 6 points, 5 boards, and 10 assists. But Damian Lillard is literally just carrying this Bucks team here in the finals. On to Game 5. Bucks with an early lead here, but after 1, Dallas leads by 2. The Bucks have taken the lead back, though, up by 10 at the half. And the Bucks will win this series, and they will be NBA champions. And that will do it. The Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions. The trade for Damian Lillard works out. The big 3 with Giannis, Dame, and Middleton gets the job done. Dame was unreal in the finals. putting up 61 in game number 4 to give the Bucks a 3-1 lead. And man, this team's going to be a problem this season. I'm really excited to see them play and to see Giannis and Dame play. It will take a little bit for them to kind of adjust to each other and whatnot. So we'll see what happens. But let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about this trade? Do you think the Bucks are the best team in the East? Do you think, are they the best team in the NBA? Now, I am a Nuggets fan. I won't say that. But Dame will win Finals MVP, I think. We'll see. We'll see. As Middleton hoists up the trophy. Dame gets his first ring. Giannis and Middleton get their second. It's a really, really good team. And who will win Finals MVP? Will it be Dame? And it will. Damian Lillard wins Finals MVP. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the trade? Let me know if you guys want to see a Portland rebuild or a Phoenix Suns simulation. Let me know in the comments below. We'll look at the box score here. Dame had 35, 7, and 10 in the closeout game. 28, 8, and 8 for Middleton. 27, 9, and 7, 3 steals for Giannis. I'm telling you guys, man, if Middleton's healthy and plays well, I don't see a team in the East beating them. And honestly, this team might win it all. 39 a game in the finals for Dame. 8.8 assists, 3.8 rebounds. And that will do it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That like button if you did. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Let me know in the comments below what other videos you guys want to see on the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.